Hello everyone, welcome to another review. To celebrate spooky season, we're going to be playing reviewing Emma's by Queasy. Now, Queasy, I gotta give it to him. He helped inspire me with starting out on vectors and Scratch, so I gotta give it to him. I think we're friends, rivals, I don't know. Anyways, on with the review, I guess. Alright, off the bat, I'm just gonna say it, this review is gonna be different than the review for Puffy's Crab Shack. I'm just going to give my main thoughts on the game instead of splitting it up into categories. I might do it later, I might do it later when I review the other games, but for now, I'm just gonna commentary on things that I like or disliked. Alright, off the bat, this game has a lot of polish. Well, at least the intro and warning and all that. The dust effect is something really creative and cool, and I really like the glitch for the warning as well. Really polished and really sets a mood for the game as well. The title screen is something that I like a lot as well, with the spooky music. And again, the dust effect. Now, okay. Here's my main problem with this game. The office, or room. Now, if you look at it, yeah. The colors don't really match up that well. The dolls don't fit in with the room at all. And looking around animation seems very stiff as well, given that in Scratch you can't really do 3D. The thing is, like, it just doesn't look as polished as the rest of the game makes it up to be. And the gameplay mechanics aren't the best as well. You have a blanket that you can put up and down. You have a closet where you can flash your light at whatever animatronic. And you have the dolls that you have to click on. And yes, that is it. Now, this wouldn't be much of a problem if Queasy didn't make the nights 8 hours long. He made them 8 hours long instead of 6, which made it seem very boring to me. Another thing, there are some layering issues with the doll. Like, for example, when you put up and down the blanket, sometimes the doll appears in front of it. But yeah, that's pretty much my main gripes with it. Another thing that really bugs me, and this is really probably my last one, is you see the window and how the window, you can look around in the window faster than you can. It's not proper parallax, which is something that can be polished. Again, probably my main gripes with this game. I'm gonna move on to stuff that I like now. Now, something I didn't notice until playing this game for the review was that there is a animation where a bunny, or the character, goes through the window, which is really cool, really creative. It's really intimidating as well and makes you feel like, oh no, they're here now. It really builds like an atmosphere for this game, and it's just a small detail that I really enjoyed. And speaking of things that I enjoy, this doesn't go for a lot of people, but something I judge games by mostly is the art. Now, I've been doing art my whole life, and if a game has good art and good atmosphere, it's automatically 10 times better than it was without. And for this game, it really shows. Like, the models are really intimidating, and the color scheme for them are as really stand out, you know. The art in general was really well made, and it's not too over detailed and all that. It's all very simple. Well, not simple, but it's in a way where it knows that it's not amazing, but it's really good. So again, a lot of credit for that. The flashlight as well looks like an actual flashlight. That's something that most games can't really get right. So, automatically, with just the art, this game has a lot of polish. I don't know if the blanket mechanic has been done before or not, but I think it's pretty creative. Doesn't add too much to the game. It's just basically a mask. But there is something I do want to talk about that isn't something that I particularly like. The gameplay. You see, sure, gameplay, it's fine and everything. It's just too easy. I know, and I've played the later nights as well. It just feels boring. It doesn't feel like you're actually doing anything. It's a lot of just waiting around. As you could see, all you're doing is just looking left and right, waiting for something to happen, and then you just click on this doll once or twice. Emma rarely shows up, and the guy in the closet, you don't have to instantly respond. He gives you like 10 seconds before you have to flash your light once. It just feels very slow, and it just feels boring. Since he made it the night so long, it made it feel like it just wasn't a great gameplay experience. Now, I think this is something that he definitely fixed in his other games, but for this game, it wasn't amazing. On to another thing. I know I'm griping him on a lot of stuff, but here, I don't like how he doesn't use vignette. And sure, sometimes the vignette in Scratch can be overused, but in here, I think he really needs it, especially in a dark room atmosphere. There is something I do like though, which is, I don't know if this is just a delay or something, but in the game, the farther the night goes on, the faster the shadow goes in the window. Again, really cool detail, a lot of attention to that. Also, you can honk the nose of the rabbit plush, which I mean, amazing, 10 out of 10. But no, seriously, this game isn't boring per se. It is fun. The thing is, it's not the best. So, I'm just gonna give a brief summary of what I think about this game. This is a good game that has a lot of polish, but its main thing that it suffers from is all of its lack of gameplay. This game had a lot of potential, and by a lot of potential, I mean a lot. The atmosphere, everything was going for him, but Queasy didn't quite grasp the way he could harness it. And this goes for a lot of games as well. So I'm gonna give my final score of the game. Again, there are things I like, including the bunny in the window, but the gameplay just overpowers all of that. Well, with the cons of it. So my final score of Emma's is 6 out of 10. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I think throughout the month of October, I'm probably going to be reviewing the Emma games. Well, I'm probably going to review the third one once that one comes out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I do like to do these review videos. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Subscribe or I'll eat your Legos.